Hey everybody, I'm Todd Robbins.
And I'm Travis Robbins. Thank you so much for getting involved in physicaltherapystartup.com.
Yeah, so we're filming here in our Bethlehem office, and for those of you that like moving pictures better than written word, we've turned our free report, 5 Reasons Why My Job is Better Than Yours, into a video, so enjoy.
Reason number 1, I make more money than you. Now there's really no way to sugarcoat this one, but if you're a staff PT, if you're in management at a PT practice, if you're an executive at a huge PT conglomerate, pretty good chances I make more money than you. Now that's not the most important part of why my job is great, but it does kind of solve a lot of problems. What if I told you you could pay off all your student loans, you could pay off your car loan, you could pay off your credit cards? What kind of an impact would that have on your life?
Yeah, making more money isn't the reason why we got into private practice, and if that's the reason why you're doing it, it's just not going to work. But it is a nice benefit to being here. Reason number 2, I actually own something. Right now you're probably working a job at another physical therapy practice or possibly in a hospital system that you don't own. Okay, I own my own physical therapy practice and a long list of people that are my patients that believe in what I'm doing and believe in Robbins rehabilitation.
We own the buildings that our clinics are housed in. We own a reputation in the area of being the place to go for physical therapy. And what we own grows every day. And if we remove ourselves from it, it's going to continue to grow even if we're out of the picture. Reason number 3, I have job security. So some of you may have laughed when you heard that because we hear all the time, wow, you're in private practice. That must be really risky.
It's really risky working for somebody else. At any moment, they could fire you for any number of reasons. Maybe they liked you better at your interview than they do now. Maybe numbers are low and they've got to cut somebody, or maybe your boss just wants a new boat. No matter what, you are one day away from having to look for a new job. Unless you kept that video footage from the Christmas party of your boss.
Yeah, we prefer our position, okay? So if numbers decrease, volume goes down, anything financial happens, guess who I'm not firing? Me.
Reason number 4. I have freedom. Now, this is a pretty easy one. It's safe to say that I have more freedom at my job than you do at yours. We're all under a certain amount of regulation from the APTA or insurance companies or even Medicare.
Yeah, so let's go through a couple examples of freedom. My kid gets sick and I can't go into work tomorrow. I can just say I'm not going into work. If I want to go golfing next Tuesday, I can do that. If I want to take time off away from the schedule to do a fellowship program, which I'm currently doing, I can do that. If I want to take November off, I can do that, okay? But if you go into your boss and say, hey, can I have November off? Probably not going to go so well. Reason number 5, I can make a dent in the universe. Now, if you haven't heard that phrase before, Steve Jobs came up with it. It's pretty safe to say with Apple, he's made a decent dent in the universe. But basically what it's trying to say is that I can have a greater impact from my chair than you can have for yours. Now, we're not going to tell anybody that they can't have a huge impact on someone's life, especially in physical therapy, because we know how intimate that relationship is between you and the patient and how directly you can affect their lives. But if you're going to look to try to make a real change in your community, there's just an easier way to do it than from your position. If you own your own practice, you can have a greater impact on the community if you're driving the ship rather than swabbing the deck.
Yeah, and we've all worked at places, and you probably do right now, for somebody else in a large physical therapy conglomerate or at a hospital system, and it's pretty safe to say, and you probably know this, it's really hard to make a dent in the universe when you have to ask 4 people if you can buy a red stapler. How do you feel after reading this? Are you mad? Are you excited about the possibilities of the future? If you made it this far, you're probably feeling something. So email us and let us know about it. Also, follow us in our other social media outlets so you can get involved with what we're doing.
So maybe you aren't ready to make that leap into private practice, or maybe this is the video that you watched that kicked you in the ass and got you off your couch to get you involved in private practice. Whatever it is, we're going to be here for every step of the way so that someday you can have a job just as great as the job that we have.
Thank you so much for watching our video and learning a little bit more about us.
Yeah, as excited as we are about running our own private practice, we're even more excited about getting more people involved in private practice. And we're going to do that by using physicaltherapystartup.com, where
you can do it,
we can help. Let's get started.